Okay, so you had your house for sale and it failed to sell. All of a sudden, you're getting phone calls at all times of the day from other real estate agents looking to relist your home. How did this happen? How did these agents get your number? And how can you make it stop? Hi, I'm Steven Dispenza, and this is Tampa Real Estate Secrets. Today, I'm going to show you how to get realtors to stop calling you, and even though your listing expired, still sell your home for top dollar. So first, let me take a guess at what happened to you. You decided to sell your home, let's say maybe about 6 months ago. You had a realtor come in, they suggested a price, maybe you agreed with them, maybe you thought the house was worth more. You agreed upon a listing, the real estate agent took some pictures, posted the home on the MLS, put a sign in your yard, and called it a day. Maybe you even had one of those hardworking agents that actually held an open house. Time went by, you didn't have any showings, maybe you got an offer, but a lowball offer, you didn't accept it. So the agent asked you for a price reduction. You reluctantly agreed, and not for the amount the agent actually wanted. Before you know it, 6 months had gone by and the house wasn't sold. Then one morning, you're sitting there at 7 a.m., you're enjoying your coffee, and on the dot, the phone starts ringing. What do you hear? Hey, this is so-and-so from Century 21 or Keller Williams or Remax. Hey, I'm wondering about that home you have there on 123 Main Street. Is that still for sale? Then they tell you they work with a lot of buyers and sellers in your area, and they help people whose home hasn't sold, just like you. But you tell them, listen, I'm really not interested in relisting at this time. They say, okay, that makes perfect sense. But hey, let me ask you, when you did sell that home, where were you thinking of moving to? So you tell them, oh, I was planning on moving to Arizona or Georgia, or I'm going to move back up north to be a little bit closer to my grandkids. No matter what you say, they're going to tell you the same thing. The agent on the other end of the line is going to go, oh, that sounds so exciting. Oh, and how soon did you want to be there? They're going to tell you anything they can to keep you on the phone at this moment. You could tell them you were moving to a bombed out house in the suburbs of Detroit, and they would tell you how exciting that sounds. So does this sound familiar? It should, because these agents are all working from the same scripts. They hire the same coaches, they read the same books, they watch the same videos, and most importantly, they buy the same leads, which is where they found you. And that is why your phone is ringing off the hook. These agents are engaging in a practice called prospecting, which means they're buying a list of phone numbers of people most likely to sell, and they're calling them. They get these lists from companies like the Red X, Vulcan 7, and Mojo, among others. So how do you get these agents to stop calling? Well, there's a few things you can do. Firstly, you need to list your phone number on the National Do Not Call Registry, and not just your home phone number. List your cell phone number on there too. You need to go to donotcall.gov and click Register My Phone and add your number to the database. Now, once you're on the Do Not Call list, in theory, all of these calls should stop within a day or two. But in practice, is that what happens? Not really. All of the programs these real estate agents used to call you with scrub their numbers against the Do Not Call registry, which means that these agents know they're not supposed to be calling you. So the next time your phone rings after you register your phone, immediately tell the agent, this number is on the federal Do Not Call registry. I am reporting you immediately, and you're going to face a fine of up to $40,000 if you call me again. This should scare the living daylights out of the real estate agent who's calling you. He will immediately remove you from his list, and that will actually remove you from everyone else who is dialing off of the same list generally. Do this a couple of times and you should be able to get your number off of all of the lists, and those calls will stop. However, even if the calls stop for now, you're not totally out of the woods yet. The reason for this is that a lot of agents like to call what we call old expireds. These are expired listings that date back anywhere from 6 months to 2+ years ago. Okay, your home was on the market a few years back, it failed to sell, you're no longer working with the same realtor. So these realtors think, hey, maybe they want to sell. The market's changed, it's improved, it's an opportunity. I can come in and maybe get the listing. There's actually really only one way to get these calls to stop permanently. Sell your house. That's right. The only way to really get these calls to stop is to actually sell your house. And you need to work with a realtor that's busy selling homes, not busy selling themselves. Okay? Thing is, when your house failed to sell before, there's really only two reasons a home fails to sell. Very, very simple. It's either the price or the marketing. Remember, there was a reason you wanted to sell your home in the first place, and home prices have been rising steadily here in the Tampa Bay area the last few years. So what you really need to do is work with a realtor that's going to price your home right, market it correctly, and get it sold. So you can work with any realtor out there. You may have people calling you, you may know somebody, you may have a friend of a friend. However, if you decide to list with me, I'm going to make you two promises. Number one, I'm not taking your listing unless the house is priced properly. Now, this doesn't mean I'm asking you to lower the price from what you actually want, but I'm going to bring in all the data to show you the exact price that that house should be selling at, okay, within maybe a percent or two in either direction. I'm going to offer you three pricing strategies, okay? We can either price the house at market value, which is we look at the comps, we say, okay, this is what the house is legitimately worth, and this is what we want to sell it for. Okay, we have people who want to sell a little bit above what the comps are. Okay, we can go out and list it a little bit above the comps, but we do have to be realistic here that we may have to accept a little bit of a hit on the actual contract price. The offers may come in a little bit below what we're asking, and sometimes in those circumstances you wind up selling actually just slightly below market value, which isn't great. Or the best thing to do, which is to list just under market, okay, which is going to get everybody's eyes on the property, and it's going to create a bidding frenzy, and hopefully that's where you get those multiple offers on the house, and it actually sells above what market value is. That's the real goal. That's usually the best option, the most savvy one that people want to take, but depending on your house and your situation, you can decide on which of those is best for you, okay? And the second promise that I'm going to make to you is I'm going to do something to sell your home that no other realtor is going to do. I sell your house with video. And not just some cheesy photo collage, all right? I shoot high-end, cinematic, narrated property videos set to music that actually help create an emotional connection between the home and your potential buyers, okay? This gets your home sold for top dollar and as fast as possible. And the best part is, this service is completely free with your listing. I do not charge any extra for it. So if you want the next phone call that you get from a realtor to be me on the other end of the line with a full price offer, give me a call today, 813-591-0569, and we'll talk about getting your home back on the market at the right price with the best marketing out there and get it sold fast for top dollar guaranteed. This has been Stephen Dispenza for Tampa Real Estate Secrets and Real Broker LLC. For more information and videos like these, be sure to check out my website, www.tamparealestatesecrets.com, and be sure to subscribe to this channel right here. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you soon.